hello there.
My name is Rollo, Descendant, and I have read the funniest thing in existence. So, you know how people have film theories? This person has the best film theory, and I'm gonna try to hold it together because the first time I read it, I could not. So,
Let's go!
In Beauty and the Beast, Gaston ate 4 dozen eggs daily when he was a child. That's 48 eggs a day. As an adult, he adds another dozen, tallying up to 60 eggs a day. That is nothing short of genocide. My theory for why Gaston is beloved by the townsfolk is that sometime prior to the start of the movie, France was overrun with poultry. Helpless at the claws of the chickens, the people of France were preparing to abandon their country when a lone child stepped forward. "I'll eat the eggs!" a young Gaston bellowed, "and I will save our homeland!" And so it was. Gaston ate and ate until he was roughly the size of a barge. How the cholesterol didn't kill him can only be attributed to his inhuman fortitude. This is where the story turns tragic. What Gaston hadn't accounted for was developing an addiction to the eggs. As he aged, he ate more and more, and with the chicken crisis over, his addiction began costing him financially. There's a scene during Gaston's song where he motions to a wall full of his hunting trophies. But why are they there? Does he own the bar? No. He sold them for egg money. The fact he never brings up is his egg addiction or his prior heroism can be attributed to another one of Gaston's defining character traits, his struggle to be emotionally open, and his modesty. It's not easy being the man who saved France. I think the saddest scene is when Belle shows Gaston the book and he holds it upside down. See, Gaston seems brutish, but remember, his entire childhood was spent eating eggs. He didn't have time for an education. He sacrificed his upbringing for his countrymen. He can't even hold a book correctly. What Gaston wants to say, what he's struggling to articulate is, "Belle, I'm dying." A lifelong diet of a quite frankly insane number of eggs has left my body bloated with tumors. Before I shove off this mortal coil, I want children who might experience a world without the oppression I have suffered. Belle cruelly mocks him, which goes to make you wonder who the real beast is. When Gaston sees the beast in the mirror, 2 thoughts run through his head. First, he sees his countrymen in danger once more, and despite being riddled with egg tumors, wants to lead the masses to one last charge of glory, since fighting for France is all he knows. Second, he realizes Beast's head is about a month's worth of egg money, so he seizes the castle, and in one of Disney's most tragic moments, plummets to his death. Another reason Gaston wants to marry Belle is because all he knows how to do is to fight for France and its people. He's not wrong. Consider the hellish contraption Maurice created. One look at that war machine, and Gaston hatched a plan. Marry Belle and get close enough to Maurice to talk him down. Mind you, he did love Belle, and he wanted to be the father of her children. But the danger presented by Maurice forced his plan into action immediately. When that fell through, he had no choice but to throw Maurice in the asylum. Something marrying Belle could have fixed, since he would once again be close enough to Maurice to influence him. All in all, the failure was one of articulation. Now, if that isn't a tragic story, I don't know what is. Now that you have shared this adventure with me, it's time for you to go find your own. Bye!
Händel ist am Herz abgesprungen, hat sie seine Fratze